up, guys? Press Sports here. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Man, Uncle Ruckus strikes again. Slavery was good, as long as we got something good to eat. Y'all remember the episode of the Boondocks when Uncle Ruckus is sweeping and he's cleaning the hallway and he's singing that slavery song? I couldn't help but think of somebody like Candace Owens, and she'd be rocking to that. She'd be getting Dre beats, rocking all that, jamming out to that song. This is the same girl that said, a couple years after slavery was over with, the black community went up. It went up and up and up. Just think of all the lynchings. Just think of all the racial segregation that we had. It was so great. I couldn't believe what we were going through. But all of a sudden, they just ruined everything for us. Oh my God. You guys actually follow this coon? This is the world's biggest coon. I swear to God, man. I thought Jason Whitlock was bad. But man, Jason Whitlock and this girl, they are like the definition of it. Hating their own skin color, man. I mean, I don't think this girl Candace Owens even look at herself as being black, man. She probably wake up in the morning and be like, yeah, I'm representing white supremacy, yeah. I'm telling you, man, this is the same girl that had beef with I don't know if some of you know, it's a girl named Tommy Lauren. All right, her and Candace Owens had beef. Talk about two white girls. See how I mentioned that? Talk about two girls fighting over white supremacy. One of them is actually white, so her making her case for white supremacy is a complete different thing compared to the black girl trying to be white. I don't think she probably didn't look. I don't think Candace Owens looked at herself in the mirror lately. She probably like, damn, I'm white. This is just a skin tan that I get. So, Pitton. She even said, she said what Hitler was doing was great. It's dictatorship. As long as he was pitting the Jews in the oven, not my husband's people because they're like Italian and some other European descent. But as long as he was pitting the Jews in the oven, that was great. I don't mind him throwing a couple blacks in there too. Do you?
Yeah. Okay. So look, people like Candace Owens lead pathetic lives because they're paid to sell their own identity out. And so that's just the reality of it, because none of the things that she says is true. And so I guess they get paid handsomely. I don't know how they sleep at night. So let's begin to correct the things that she said. First of all, she, on two different occasions there, supported white nationalism, which has murdered black people in this country for hundreds of years. It was white supremacy, the idea of that drove slavery, Jim Crow, the Klan, etc. Now you have a African-American woman paid to defend white nationalism. That is disgusting, okay? And then in the earlier clip, she talked about, African-Americans were doing fine for 100 years after slavery until welfare came to help them. Really, they were doing fine? How about the lynchings? How about the Klan? How about the bombings of the churches where little girls were massacred? You think they were doing fine? How about when they didn't allow African Americans to vote, even though they had the right to vote? That's what the 1964 Civil Rights Act and Voting Rights Act were all about. So the horrible years where they're being oppressed against the law and against the Constitution, you call the good years. And then when someone actually tries to help the African American community, you say, that's when things started to go down, down, down. I mean, it's so perverse. And by the way,
she didn't even mention Jim Crow laws, right?
Of course.
Yeah, she didn't mention any of the stuff that actually matters.
I don't know if she's just pathetically stupid and doesn't know any history at all, or she knows the history of how brutal white nationalism and supremacy has been to African Americans and thinks, I don't care at all. Where's my money? The only color I see is green. You want me to sell out black people and lie over and over and over again about how wonderful white people were to us as they were lynching us in the South? Great, where's my check? I'm in, right? None of it is backed by facts. I mean, listen to what she said about the Nazis. She said it would have been fine if they just stayed in Germany. Really? If they just murdered all the Jews and the Poles and the minorities and the LGBT community and the Roma and all those people inside Germany, that would have been fine? That would have been fine. Do you know what Hitler did to African American athletes? Of course you don't, because you're a moron that doesn't know a goddamn thing, okay? And so now she says, oh, well, look, if they just made the trains run on time inside Germany, everything would have been hunky-dory. It's just absolutely grotesque. Owens doesn't mind any of that. She's like, did the check clear? Then I love corporate socialism. That's how she makes a living. That's what she's paid. She's paid to tell these horrible lies to deceive people because of corporate socialism. Ironically, she's also the benefactor of that. She doesn't do anything productive for a living.
That's right.
Okay, she just takes checks and then says, what do you need me to say? I'm here for you. And so she lives like a socialist every day, Cenk. Okay, but it's a corporate socialist. And since conversation is not Candace Owens telling you that the period of lynchings in America was wonderful for African Americans, and that if the Germans had just murdered Jews inside of Germany, that everything would have been great. No, she is the definition of a sellout.
Do you realize the stupidity that's coming out of your mouth? It's beyond stupid, man. I have never met somebody this stupid and dumb. And I ran into a lot of black women that hate being black, you know, from my younger days when I was like going to college and stuff like that. So I ran into a lot of, you know, wannabe Beckys, you know, so to speak. But this girl by far takes the cake, man. She's so simple-minded. And just a very peon. She's a definition of what you call a pigeon. But yo, check out this dude ethering Candace Owens. Yeah, this shit is funny. So there you have it. Prince Sports, I'm out. Keep it 3,000 and keep the fight going. You see, look what's on my arm. Warrior, baby. That's what we do. Warriors, baby. PJ Warriors, Queensbridge style. Peace. So there you have it. Prince Sports, I'm out. Keep it 3,000 and keep the fight going. You see, look what's on my arm. Warrior, baby. That's what we do. Warriors, baby. PJ Warriors, Queensbridge style. Peace.